Competitor from each will advance to the championship round. The conference with the most points at the end of the night will be crowned the State Farm All-Star Saturday Night Champion. So here now, the Taco Bell's Skills Challenge rules. 3 players representing the East, 3 representing the West. They go through the obstacle course. We have 3 players from each conference. The times will be added. 30 points awarded to the conference with the fastest total time. The championship round as the conference's fastest player from the team round competing head-to-head determine the competition champion, and then 10 points going to them. And let's go over to Rick Fox.
Thank you, Kevin. As you can see, the guys are warming up behind me for the skills challenge, but also standing courtside are 6 Taco Bell Foundation teens. And why are they happy? They're paired with skills challenge competitors here who will help them win scholarships. These teams are part of Taco Bell's Graduate for Mass program, which provides the tools, support, and community that students need to excel in education. Finalists will receive a total of $55,000 in college scholarships tonight. The winner getting $25,000, the first runner-up $10,000, other 4 students $5K each. Taco Bell, ring the bell, school's back in session. I might go back to school, guys.
Liv Moss. All right, thank you very much, Rick. Now we're going to look at this obstacle course, which has...
Rick got a lot of 6 a.m.s because he didn't go to class in North Carolina.
All kinds of twists and turns. Why don't you guys talk about what these players have to navigate here?
Well, you really love this obstacle course because every time we call this event, it's who's going to come out and give that effort. Am I correct on that, Kenny?
Right. It's the too cool for school.
Right.
You know, like I'm going to just go through the course and I'm going to look cool, or I'm going to just bust my butt and get through it and show that I'm the best skilled player in the NBA. And the guy who puts that in their mind always wins.
And that's why, to me, strategy in this particular course is going to be huge if you're Coach Wade or Coach Paul. If you're Coach Paul, I'm coming out with Tony Parker first because he's a former winner. He understands this. Again, this is a timed event. Fastest time, so put pressure if you're Tony Parker and if you're going to start first.
Here's a look at Chris Paul as he gets his team ready to go.
Tell you what, I like my people in the East. I like Jeff Teague to move on to the finals. And in the West, Tony Parker, a guy that's won this before.
So here comes Jeff Teague of the Atlanta Hawks. Went to Wake Forest. He was the first All-America there since Chris Paul. Here he goes, weaving his way through.
He almost went around the wrong way there.
I know.
How many brothers play the same position that played in the NBA? I know the Barrys, but and at the same time, you know, having a brother in the league.
Right, his brother Marcus, who plays for the Chicago Bulls. And in fact, the other night they went head-to-head in a game in Atlanta.
That's amazing.
Well, I'll tell you what, nerves are getting the best of him right now.
Yeah, that's the toughest thing to shoot it for.
He's from Indianapolis, Indiana. Jeff Teague. And gets in through.
He's got to fly now. He's got to fly.
It's a little too cool right now. It's a little too, okay. A little too school.
Are you kidding me?
A little too cool for school.
He was my pick to move on to the finals from the East.
Yeah, you're just showing your analytical skills, right? Analytical skills. Yeah.
He tried to do a cross. I like the crossover, though.
Are you kidding me, man?
There are no style points here, Reg.
The guy is not moving.
There are no style points.
He's
over,
not.
man.
He's not. Here's your too cool for school. Yeah, we got to remember, though. Jeff Teague, Brandon Knight, Drew Holiday from the East. These are all newbies to this.
Brandon Knight is next.
Brandon Knight going to keep his head right. He's going to keep his head right. He's going to keep his head right. I think
is he going to stay upright after Kyrie Irving crossed him over the other night?
That's why he's going to come out. He's going to show he's got more skills.
I don't know. That's what everyone's talking about.
Oh, yeah. He put him on the floor. I told you, he's going to come ready.
He was the 8th overall pick by the Pistons a season ago. His first team all-rookie. Played at Kentucky.
There you go.
That was good.
Yeah, someone from the East has to have a good time here. Remember, they're adding up all 3 scores from the East and the West. That's nice.
Yeah, with authority and a great time.
That's a good score.
I told you, man.
That's a good score.
I get crossed up like that, too.
No, you haven't been crossed up that bad.
No.
No, not that bad.
That was crazy. That was crazy, man.
The West is looking right now.
Kyrie has probably the tightest handle in the NBA. Would you say that, Reg?
Yes.
His handle's sick.
I agree.
All right, so Knight right now at 32.2, and of course they add the times, and they'll compare to the Lynn and Company times from the West. Here is Drew Holiday from the Philadelphia 76ers. His first time as an All-Star and competing tonight in the Skills Challenge.
Oh, too cool for me.
No, not if you're throwing him through it.
No, it's good.
Nah, see,
I like it.
Throwing him through.
See, we're used to this at UCLA. We're all fundamentally sound.
Oh, my
So
God.
that's how we get things done. He's done this in Poly Pavilion a million times.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
That's how we do it. That's exactly how we do it. Fundamentally sound.
And he's going to come up with the top time from the East, and together, that time of 29.3 added to 32.2 and 49.4 brings us to a minute 50 plus.
It's coming down. Sprint to the rim. Sprint to the rim.
Drew Holiday was the first player born in the 90s to play in the NBA, and Teague, Knight, and Holiday come up with just less than a minute and 51 seconds. Now the West is, yeah, you hear that? It's coming up next on TNT. Bell Skills Challenge overall with one completed competition. We have the West on top of the East 20-10. The East is completed the team round here. The West is coming up with Lynn, Lillard, and Tony Parker.
Who you going with?
You know, I tell you what, I kind of like what Chris Paul is doing, letting Tony Parker go last. He's his Mariano Rivera. He's his best player.
Who do you think's going to win?
I think Tony Parker.
Tony Parker's going to lead the West.
Yes.
Okay.
And represent in the final.
I'm going to go with Tony Parker.
150.9, the total time to beat. He set the standard.
I will say this, Jeremy Lin should be comfortable in this building, as we know.
Yeah, it's a different stage when you don't have like 12 other guys coming out with you, 11 other guys.
Well, it's a lot different when he can't throw the basketball to James Harden.
Yeah.
He's got to carry this team.
Here's the final blasting station. It's good.
Let's go dunk this. I want to see if he
Look at
dunks
this.
I want to see if he dunks
Here he comes.
Dunk this.
Let's see the time.
The Rocket Jeremy Lin with a time of 35.8 is
Very respectable time.
Dwayne
right
Wade
there.
watching.
Very respectable time.
Good start.
Well, here you were calling for a dunk
I
here,
was calling
Kenny.
for a dunk.
They represented
Man, he's got to give the fans what they want.
1 minute.
You know what, though? Honestly, Reg, you're a competitor. This is an off-the-beat question. As a competitor, Chris Paul is your coach. Do you take this a fun weekend and la-la with him? Or you like, how is this guy coaching me? I'm going to bust him up.
No, first of all, this is big money for someone's charity. So
Okay.
yeah, I'm going hard.
Okay.
I mean, I want to win this. I want to
No, but I'm saying your coach is Chris Paul, almost like.
And in this competition, I mean, and you've got to face them at some point in time,
Right,
these guards.
Damian Lillard. Yeah,
This might be the Rookie of the Year in the NBA.
Might be.
Yeah.
Might be.
Well, you haven't been here, Kevin? Those games you were calling? That you've been calling him the best guard out here? I've heard you.
He is. Here he
Dunk that,
comes.
dunk that,
He's going to have a
dunk that.
nice time
Dunk
here.
that.
And he puts it in, and he now
This
is
West team
number
is
one
rolling.
of the five that have gone, 28.8.
Tell you what,
Drew
if I'm-
Holiday is going to
If
represent
I'm
the
Dwayne
East.
Wade, I'm upset.
Why?
I mean, this West team is cruising in this competition.
4.6 seconds.
I love point guards who can dunk.
And now you've got Mariano Rivera.
To be 46.3. Can Tony Parker do it?
Parker's coming up. Lillard has been the Western Conference Rookie of the Month, November, December, and January. Here comes Tony Parker to
Bring
finish
it
it off
on,
for the
Tony.
West.
Show them how it's done. Show them how a champ does it. Don't be cool out here.
He won the skills competition a year ago. The time to beat is 46.3.
Man, those are some hot socks. My son KJ been asking me for those
Shoes.
socks. I gotta
Look at
get
those
them.
shoes.
I gotta get some.
Oh, look at this. See,
Yeah, this dude is off the chain with this. Go ahead. Oh,
that was key.
well, the San Antonio Spurs are the best passing team in the NBA. So these shots. Oh, come on. Stay where you are. You're wasting 3 seconds.
To take home the trophy for the West.
Uh-oh.
To win the team round.
46.2, as you can see.
Oh,
Mariano is getting hit out the park.
You're not kidding. Mariano No, he tore his ACL. My bad.
Oh, my goodness. Go to the next
Looks like
spot.
the
man. Go to the
East.
next spot.
6.2 is the time to be.
Oh, my goodness.
Can he do it? Here he comes.
You talking about too cool for school? That was too cool for school.
San Antonio Spurs.
48-point.
Let's check this.
Wow,
Seven.
what a comeback
The
for
East.
the East squad.
The Eastern Conference with their team captain Dwayne Wade coming up with the win, and Drew Holiday was the one leading the way from the Philadelphia 76ers for the East. Yeah, you're right. You're going to be competing now for the individual championship.
Him having Chris Paul as his coach threw him off, man.
Why? Do you think it's a personal
It's a personal
agenda
thing, man.
there?
No question. I'm telling you, me and him would have a little agenda.
So the
Gary
East
Payton was coaching
getting
me.
30
Yes,
points for the team round, and coming up next to the championship
Well, that'd
round,
been John Stockton. You wouldn't have
which
liked
is
it, huh?
worth 10. It'll be Lillard against Holiday next on TNT.
I'd have missed on purpose.
Holiday out of UCLA for the Philadelphia 76ers against Damian Lillard from Weber State and the Portland Trailblazers.
All day in the men's gym in Poly Pavilion. This is nothing to Drew Holiday.
Okay.
He's going to win this going away. Sorry, Damian Lillard. You will be Rookie of the Year, but you're not going to win this competition.
Doug Collins very proud of what this guy has become on a team which is trying to climb into the playoff picture in the Eastern Conference, and Holiday right at the core of their season and future.
I'm just glad he only stayed at UCLA a year. He might have ruined his game.
He was the number 2 rated high school player in the country here for Ben Howland at UCLA, and there's a nice dunk to finish things off in a time of 35-6.
It's a good time. I like it.
Happy to be with All-Stars this weekend.
I mean, that's
Straight
right.
through.
Like it had eyes there, Kenny.
10 points at stake.
I guess you missed my UCLA comment.
No, I heard that.
Reggie just rolls right off your back, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't
No,
care
How
about
can
that
anyone
stuff
from Carolina, the way Carolina's playing right
No,
now?
I like Kyle Anderson. I like Shabazz Muhammad. I like those. They got a nice little young nucleus.
Kyle Anderson.
They got to stay. They got to stay a year.
Here comes Oakland native Damian Lillard taking it in. Not heavily recruited. Went to
he's
Weber
moving.
State.
Yeah, I'm telling
He's
you.
moving. He's moving. He's moving. You're right. Okay.
Trying to win. There you go.
He's got it.
Trying to win.
Again, ladies and gentlemen.
Trying to win.
He's got to
He
miss
makes
2 of
this
these.
shot. He makes this shot. It's a wrap.
Yeah, it's a wrap. Uh-oh.
Better shooter than passer. Yes, he is.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Can we make the score 30
Dunk that. Dunk that.
Get in.
Dunk that.
And he does. 29-8, and that's it. Lillard.
Okay.
And a hug to
Payton.
GP.
Hugging Gary Payton. Man. Okay.
Holiday's time 35-6. Lillard at 29-8. Lillard. They win that. 10 points there. LeBron cheering on the East, which comes up just a little bit short tonight in the Taco Bell Skills Challenge. And now the standings as we
It's
go.
getting good, Cal.
It is.
This
You're
is
right.
getting good.
East on top by 10.
Very even
And
here.
the points increase from competition to competition, because up next we've got the Foot Locker three-point shootout, and of course the slam dunk with all kinds of points to be awarded. But a nice close competition to get things underway, and a brand new scoring method for All-Stars Saturday night. Some great young guards on display with a veteran like Tony Parker on the West. But the East up by 10. Let's go to mid-court and Nick Cannon.
Congratulations. Hey, it's going down. Make some noise. The West representing. Mr. Lillard, you did your thing. And you did it for Poppy, man. How's that feel?
I mean, it felt good. I mean, I told him I'd get him scholarship money, so I'm glad I could do it for him.
How's it feel, young man?
Oh, it feels great. It feels real great. Thank you so much. Thank you.
All right, well, I'm going to step off again because we have a presenter here. So I'm going to step on and let y'all do your thing. Congratulations once again here to present Phil Reed from Taco Bell Financier.
If you are what you say you are, a superstar, then have no fear. The camera's here and the microphone.
Fans, let's hear
The
it.
terrific Trailblazer Damian Lillard, a rookie, and with a limitless ceiling ahead of him. So through 2 competitions, the Shooting Stars and the Skills Challenge, here we go. The East on top by 10. The stakes increases.